All right, boys and girls, are you ready for this big reveal? This setup is so insane, and we are doing something that we've never done before. Take a look at Renegade. So now that beautiful cinematic sequence is over, we get to go in depth about this absolutely insane, life-changing setup that you now have a chance to enter to win. I cannot emphasize enough that 75 times entries are here until June 28th, which means every $1 at Enthuzst.com gets you 75 times the entries for all of that, plus $30,000 right there behind me. All right, guys, now, before we go into all the specifics and the details, there is one very important thing that you need to know that sets this giveaway apart from any of the other ones that we've ever done, with the exception of Poseidon. And that, can you remember? Drum roll, please. Think long, think hard. What was unique about that one? Did you say that one was unique because it was paint matched? Well, this one happens to be too. Renegade is truly one of a kind because this is a carbonized metallic gray, fully paint match setup from truck to trailer to the fully built TMW Can-Am Maverick R. So it's similar, but way different because rather than a Denali pulling this setup, we've got a 2024 F450 Platinum rolling on some 38s, which is a first time ever from Enthuzst specific to the F450 Platinum, and we've still got full turn, baby. This thing rides great, but it also looks so freaking fantastic. The paint match setups are just that much more awesome and unique, and it really gives us the ability to truly tie together an entire setup, so that way it is perfect in every single way, shape, and form. I can't even truly communicate how absolutely beautiful the carbonized metallic gray is. Camera lenses obviously do a very good job of capturing it, but nothing captures it like a set of polarized lenses with some beautiful sunny blue skies and the sun hitting on this color of the fully paint matched exterior of the industry setting Can-Am Maverick R that has paddle shifters and so much insane functionality right here in the cockpit. Now, with all that being said, we have a lot to cover today. Let's talk about the side-by-side first. This thing isn't a little deal. It's actually rather large, like literally and physically. One, the capability of these side-by-sides is truly unmatched. Number two, these things go for a premium. And number three, this thing is far from stock. So this is a brand new Can-Am Maverick R fully built by TMW. For those of you guys that aren't aware, TMW is a very well-known brand in the side-by-side space. That is their logo right there, and it is littered all throughout the side-by-side, such as right there on the custom roll cage, right there on the glass front windshield, right there with the grill insert, right there with the cowl insert in the hood. You get my point. The thing just looks absolutely insane factory, but we decided to take its aesthetic and its functionality to an entirely new level. Now, the full build sheet is live at Enthuzst.com, so go ahead and click that link below, and while you're there, grab some entries while you're learning about this insane setup that you can win. But in summary, it's got TMW doors, a TMW cage with glass windshield, TMW trunk, TMW grille with bumper, and then we go into the metal FX beadlocks that are gloss black with 35-inch tensor tires, Sector 7 mirrors with a bunch of LED functionality out front, and of course the ability to see behind you, Martian whips with TMW flags, an 8-pod Baja Designs light rack. The dump truck driver just took a picture of the setup. He absolutely loves it, as I would do too. But like I was saying, we've got Baja Design's 2 front pods right here in the grill. And last but certainly not least, we have a rigid rear-facing light bar that has multiple programmable modes. Did you guys know that this thing actually has a trunk to it as well? It's the little things that matter, right? At the end of the day, you've got little tie downs in here so you can secure your cargo. And then you can actually close this thing up and you are ready to freaking rip. Now, I do want to touch on performance. Nothing performance-wise has been done. All the aesthetics are ready to rock and roll, and I'll be completely candid with you. If you've never driven a side-by-side before, this is plenty of side-by-side to get you into trouble, but also to have a lot of fun with. You gotta respect the power and the capability of these machines because they are insane in so many ways. However, if you wanna take this thing's performance to the next level, you've got a turbocharged engine in here that you can open up and you can make sound absolutely insane. The blow-off valve flutter is phenomenal on this thing factory. I can only imagine what it would sound like with upgraded intake and exhaust. Obviously, the enthusiast way is the inability to leave anything stock, but all that being said, it's also really fun to grow into the capability and the modification journey of your toy set. So with all that being said, we kind of just wanted to let you do that for yourself. I just wanted to show you the inside of this thing here real quick. You've got these awesome bucket seats with these 4-point harnesses. Look at these massive intake cowls right here in between the passenger seats. Cup holders, your ship handles right here. You've got some obviously soft padding right here as people are kind of bouncing around, but they have their 4-point harnesses as well. The doors are fully enclosed, and then you have these really nice door handle latches that open up. And then if we jump inside of this thing here, I just kind of want to show you guys what the cockpit looks like. So on the left side here, you've got your headlight control. On the right side, you've got some storage. In the center, you've got your cup holders right here for your driver and passenger, another O ship handle, as you can see. There's also O ship handles right here and right here for those that absolutely feel like they're going to, well, you know what I'm saying. You've got an interior light right here that's controlled with this light function control right here. Now, push button start, and you have this really cool Can-Am. This is kind of like a BRP style key. It just goes right here around the knuckle, and then push to start. This is your gear selector, so you've got drive, reverse, and then if you want to go in park, all you do is hit the button for park. There's of course neutral. Manual is when you're in drive. You'll basically see right here that if manual mode is off, it just goes to drive automatic, but when manual mode goes on, it switches over to 1, so that way you can actually shift through the gears with the paddle shifters, which are a ton of fun to use. Now, obviously there's a bunch of other really cool stuff in this interface. So you can go to the menu, you have media, you can change your gauges, you have backup cameras, which is really super nice. It's got a bunch of really great speakers in it, so that way you can absolutely jam out when you're just cruising, and then when you're ripping and you want to get all the ASMR and all the turbo flutter noises, all you got to do is crank down the radio. You also have some steering wheel controls right here that you can control some of your other settings from. Settings, and then a voice command button, which is also super nice. It almost feels like you're in the connected environment of a new modern car, but you get out of it and realize that it actually thrives off the streets more than it does on. So real quick, before we go into the rest of the setup, what do you guys think of the Can-Am Maverick R that comes along with Renegade? Is it just not the perfect fit? I think it is the chef's kiss. It's kind of hard to imagine that it fits in that area of the Keystone Raptor that well, but it truly fits like a glove. One might say it's a duo that's truly meant to be. I just can't get over, look at that carbonized metallic gray. You've got carbonized metallic gray all over the Keystone Raptor, and then the carbonized metallic gray of the F450. I don't really know, guys. Gray is one of those colors that you don't see all that often, but it is such a strong color like your blacks and your whites. And all that being said, I am so stoked with how phenomenal Renegade looks. I mean, just take it from the dump truck driver. Buddy literally stopped on his haul just to take a picture because it is that photogenic and truly that one of a kind. He's taking another picture over here. He is stoked on it. I don't think my camera lens is going to allow me to zoom in all the way, but dude, Buddy is fired up. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. These setups not only give you, your family, your loved ones, and your friends the ability to go out and explore and absolutely do it in the most glamping fashion possible, It's also about the overall enjoyment that these setups bring to individuals. It's not every day that you see something like this, whether it's parked up in a beautiful campground like this, up in the Pine Barrens, or up in the mountains with all of these beautiful big mature pines, crystal blue skies, and the sun shining oh so warm and away. But it's wherever you go. When you're on the road, when you're at the gas station, I mean, when this truck is parked out front of your house, maybe the setup too, if you have the ability to park it out front. All that being said, there's just a genuine aura and happiness that comes along with seeing something like this. And especially for those enthusiastically aware individuals, you look at something like this and you're like, wow, that thing looks 10 times better than the truck already did as a good looking setup from the factory. All right, guys, let's talk about the F450. I'm switching it up a little bit on you guys. We're gonna start from the back today, because why not? Okay, you've got the F450 Platinum, big old platinum badge right here, painted gloss black step inserts right here, and then carbonized metallic gray all throughout. I mean, we're talking the combo colors on the badge, the combo colors on the bumper, tinted and light smoked with some black on the taillights. We've got your brand new B&W trailer hitch to tow this big old behemoth of a trailer. Coming around to the side, these big F450 fender flares that come off are so good looking. And then of course, we've got them set up with the Mid-South white LED fender lights that are also paint to match. Looking at the KG1 wheels, let's just first and foremost acknowledge the fact that those guys got some killer ball bearings in their floater center caps, but also the huge deep dish, the massive spike lug nuts, and the beautiful equal length spoke design on this wheel is awesome. You're rolling around on a set of 38, 13.5, 26 Country Hunter MT Fury tires. It really just complements the entire look. I mean, this thing on factory wheels would look good. Don't get me wrong. It would look nowhere near as good as it looks right now. Coming on around to the side of the truck, okay, so all white LED light theme, as you can see. It's kind of our MO. We like to go after that right there. Paint matched handles right here. Of course, it has the button that you can lock and unlock keyless entry, as well as the forward lock pattern if you'd like to set it. Big old F450 badge, fully painted to match. Same thing with the mirrors, white out cab lights. Coming around to the front, you've got your traditional dually style front wheel. Big old fat spiky lug nuts that just make this thing look so aggressive from the front quarter. It is absolutely beautiful in every single way, shape, and form. Paint to match headlights, full paint to match on the entire front end with the black and the gray theme. And of course, the big old F450 front valance that gives this thing a very proper road presence. Now the truck is fully loaded, which means you get some power fold factory steps. It is charming at me right now because I do have the LED lights on, so we'll just go ahead and we'll fire this thing up a while. On the inside, you've got your sunroof right here that is full panorama that goes all the way back to the back passengers. Black leather interior, okay, with your nice light tan platinum accents. Stitching in the seats, of course, platinum badges all throughout the truck. Forward key that has the ability to drop the tailgate, remote start, lock, unlock, and sound the alarm. And of course the Enthusiast Apparel key tag, which honestly, if you get one of these, it could actually win you the key for the entire setup. Wow, how about that? All right, so right here, platinum on the wheel, really nice soft touch steering wheel. All of your controls on the left side, programmable seats, adjustable mirrors that go out and in, they also close. This one we went with a tinted windshield and a deeper brow just for those nights that you're driving as the sun is setting or is rising. It really helps to cut out on the sun coming straight into your eye, and it kind of works very, very perfectly. So we kind of had you in mind when we put that on. All your steering wheel controls right here, as you can see. Coming around, massive screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a bunch of other features. Your massaging seat, so you can change exactly what type of massage you want. And if you wanted a massage, or if you want to turn off the massage seat, of course, you can do that as well. So that gives you all the functionality right there. Here's your trailer brake tow assist right here. Down here, you have climate control for driver and passenger, of course, heated, cooled, and heated steering wheel on the driver's side, cooled, heated on the passenger side, dual climate control, AC 120, 20 amp right here, 12 volt right here, bunch of storage there, bunch of storage here, bunch of storage right here, and of course, the ability to charge some of your devices and close this thing all up. Basically configure out however you would want. This one also does have the factory 6-position upfetter switches, so if you want to set this thing up with any other electronically controlled onboard utility, you have the ability to control it with those switches right there, which is awesome. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. It truly blows my mind how well these new era late model diesel trucks tow massive setups like this right here. And it also blows my mind as a Class A CDL licensed driver, you don't need any of that to take any of this home. And hey, at the end of the day, I don't make the rules, so I'm not complaining. All right, guys, so let's talk about the largest attention grabber of this setup, which is the Keystone Raptor in tow. Okay, you've got your Cummins generator, which is right up under here. All of that is able to be remote started from the inside. Deep well storage right here, access to your hydraulic self-leveling system right there. Walking around the outside, entry number 1, we've got the canopies half folded out right now, but these can actually come out probably about another 3 foot. Primary living room slide is out right now with the JBL marine grade speakers that you can control and of course connect to Bluetooth wirelessly. Entry number 2 into the garage, entry number 3 onto the back patio. So we step up inside to this thing. For this video, we actually decided not to put down the bench seat, which serves as also one of the 2 bunk beds. So you've got one arrangement right there and then the second one right there, and that is actually all controlled right here. But you've got this whole outdoor area, and you know what, I'll tell you what, today's just one of those gorgeous days where in the shade it's the perfect temperature, in the sun it's nice and toasty, but it gives you the ability to step outside without stepping off of your setup, and that is absolutely awesome. You've got deep storage right there. The Canon Maverick R fits perfectly into this area. You just absolutely have to remember to take off the alien whips on the top, otherwise you'll rip them right off. So keep that in mind as you're loading the setup up. This whole area back here changes into a party space when it's not a towing space. So you got your TV, you've got more speakers, and its own air conditioning setup for the back. It also serves as a nice way to use the facility without actually having to go in and take your shoes off and bring or track any dirt inside of your camper. All right, so we've got the glass door propped open. It's got a little kickstand right here, so that way it doesn't move once it's all open, but it's nice and tinted. You can see you've actually got the ladder set up for the personal little sleeping area right up here, which as a father of a 6 and a 2.5-year-old, I can tell you what, those guys would absolutely love that area up there because it's almost like a little fort that they can go in and they can hide out in. It's so awesome. Let there be light, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so coming around to the inside, big infotainment area here with a huge flat screen. Infotainment control right here for your radio, your zones, the whole 9 yards. Fireplace with a heater. Bunch of storage right here. Oh man, there's a fresh breeze coming through here right now and it feels so good. I wish you guys could just experience it with me. Looking around, I mean, come on, does it get any better than this? Like, you kind of have to remind yourself that you're camping and you're not just in a really nice mini house or something along those lines. Huge couch that seats 4 comfortably and also serves as another area for crashing out, which is really super cool. It reclines, it's got heat, it's got cooling. These bar stools are really neat. They fold down and also fold up just as easily, so that can be a little dining area, and then when you're done, you can just collapse it and stow it all away. By the way, did you guys see these Enthusiast whiskey glasses that we have online? They are awesome, and spoiler alert, this right here can not only allow you to enjoy your favorite beverage, but can also win you all this that you see. Back to the dining capability, big old pantry right here, big old fridge. Of course, you've got your propane fired range and stove combo, spice rack, and it soft closes. That's what I'm talking about. Big residential microwave, more storage here. Of course, all your kitchen cabinets. I love the interior design on this one because it's the brown lowers with the really nice white upper cabinets, 2-tone. That's what I'm talking about. Of course, you've got your drying rack, residential size sink with your commercial style faucet. Nice backsplash, and did I mention the Enthusiast mystery boxes? Ladies and gentlemen, you guys love these things, and this is how it'll show up at your front door. You never know what's inside, and the cool thing is the surprise brings a bigger surprise and suspense of, will it allow you to assume the 55th spot in our Enthusiast winner circle? Only time will tell, but only if you get entered. I mean, remember, obviously, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Now, all that being said, let's cruise on up into the master quarters. This is the sleeper over the bed of the truck. Got your huge full-size bathroom right here. Little towel hanging racks. Like, look at how cool that is. I love that stuff. Still get your 2-tone in the bathroom as well, right? It's the little things that go a long way. Got your browns over here, your whites over here, and some brown right there. Of course, you've got some more lights and stuff like that right here with your light switches. You've got your black accent trim around your full-size shower inside the unit. Medicine cabinet. Oh, look at that shirt, baby. That thing is beautiful. The ability to plug in with GFI protection. A barn door that separates bath from bedroom. Big old queen-size bed. Wireless charging over there, wireless charging over there, and then of course the ability to plug in with outlets. You've got storage up here, and this pop out is not all the way out today, but this would go out about 2.5 foot. And then of course gives you the ability to have all this storage right here. And of course the ability to move around the bed. Little TV for some quiet and wind down time before you rest up and start your next adventure the next day. And then we're right back to where we began. So I gotta ask you the question. Do you like the outside of this setup more than the inside, or do you like the inside more than the outside? It's kind of a hard question to answer, and that's exactly why I asked, but you gotta drop a comment below and let me know. So, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the full vlog tour of Renegade, aka DDG55. One, are you really excited about the fact that this entire setup is paint matched like Poseidon? We know that you guys went absolutely crazy over that, so we wanted to bring it back, but with an F450 to tow everything and just a little bit of a different color change. However, the Keystone Raptor R, the F450, and the Can-Am Maverick R, all with $30,000 on top, is arguably a match made in heaven. There's only one big problem with this setup. I personally cannot claim it as mine, although I would absolutely love to. So are you gonna grab some entries for the chance to claim it as yours? I would highly encourage you to do so, because believe me when I tell you, video does not do justice for just how insane the setup is. Thanks again for watching, guys. Tap that thumbs up button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next vlog.